Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Anybody open brings up a second down now. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting him off. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Paul. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here, but I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. They'll test the right side here. And they've got him. So now here comes a crucial call on 4th and goal. The coach told us field goals aren't going to win this game. It's an aggressive move.
Well, they've got the opportunity here to come up with a touchdown if they go for it. But already 3 tries from inside the 10-yard line and nothing. Maybe you considered kicking a field goal and at least getting the 3 points.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. Looking to score with a run to the right. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance, try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Catch made by the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Can the offense convert that pick into points or set up first and goal? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff heading left. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Paul. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they had been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the second half is a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's looking deep here. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, and a bad decision to bring it out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And the single back takes the handoff. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. The Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Georgia 7.
On the ready. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Single back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the ball spotted at the 17. You've been better off just taking a knee. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking tackles. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Looking to throw. It's Paul. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to throw it deep. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
42, Georgia 14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Pressure is coming. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the punter is hurried, and this punt won't go very far. And this one's going to be spotted down just outside the 40-yard line. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. They've got him after a 7-yard game, so 2nd and 3.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Paul. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They look pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.